So, hello everyone, welcome to the new stream, and I hope so. I am live, and I'll just check it out. So, in the previous day, that is on day two, we just analyzed that how we can make an advertisement or market Tata Motors company in such a way which is able to compete with the Lamborghini, and that was quite successful. And really that ad which I made uh, thought of me that yes, there is something which I can do, and it's not just like I can't think of anything, but yes, there was an idea. There were two ideas of just thinking of it, that if it would be like Tata Motors want to compete with Lamborghini, so how would they be doing it? So I got it. So in the previous day I did this, and on day one I just did the analysis of the Lamborghini Revolto car ad, which was really good, and it made me learn a lot about the cinematics and the lights and shots, how it will be made. And I also observed that that scene can also be made in Unreal Engine, although it's not like that it can be fully prepared in it. But yes, there were most of the shots which have the potential of being filmed inside Unreal Engine, although most probably the shots which already were there in advertisement were not like they were really from real. There was editing, but it was just my experience, like it was just my observation that the advertisement can be made inside Unreal Engine. And yeah, so today we are with day 3, and today I'm going to talk on a very interesting topic. And I think you have read the title, that's why you're here. And the title says, what does the title says? Just wait. So I'm trying to search for the live stream which I'm doing, and yeah, here am I. Here I am. So the title of today's live is why most ads feel cheap. It is not like why every ad feel cheap or they really make it look cheap, but it is like people should be focusing on this one thing, and that is what helps market their product or their brands, any service. But it is not like that. The type of ad to which I am saying that it is cheap, it is like we should stop doing it. But there is a contradiction to it. Markets already do this. The topic on which I'm going to, not markets, but brands already do this type of marketing, of the type of marketing which I'm going to talk in today's video. I mean, today's live. But the thing is, many brands focus on making quantity over quality, and that's why not everyone is able to market themselves and be in a place where they have that kind of demand. So producing demand is okay, but making emotions with, like, connecting with people is very important, and that's what we are going to talk about in today's live. So there are two types of advertisement done. Okay, so I'll just tell you, just wait for a while. Let me check whether my voice is coming or not. Really make it look cheap, but it is like people should be focusing on this one thing. Okay, so I am really, really well audible, and also the visuals are also okay. There is no problem in the live at all. So I'll just switch the view from my camera to the screen just in a while. But before that, I need to set up my, XP pen so that I can write on screen. And this is my XP pen over here. Okay, so we are good to go. So I'm just opening whiteboard over here, and you see, I'm talking about, I'm not talking about marketing, but I'm talking about that while marketing, the advertisements, the kind of ads which are made, there are two types in it. And those two types of ads are run. The first one and the second one. The first is quantity, where it the goal of this kind of ad is to just spread awareness. And the second kind of advertisement is quality, where the goal of this kind of advertisement is it is to um, it is to involve or increase demand, or we can say need, that I need it. So this one is just, these two play very important role, by the way. This is to uh, this is just for availability, and this is for I mean, what do we say? I'm not getting that word. This is for what do we say to that thing? Urgency, we can say. We can consider it as urgency. So quantity is like, if there is a brand, and this is the product of the brand. So in that product, suppose this product is like, um, this is like sunscreen. Okay, sunscreen. Suppose this is a sunscreen product, and they are advertising in these both type of ads. So the first one which I'm talking about, what they will be doing is, they will be just showcasing like, this is our product, and giving different angles from the camera. This is camera, the background is really matching with the vibes of the color of the product, and there are different angles, the product is being rotated in its place, and we are just showcasing that this is our product. So this comes under the quantity. We are telling you that this product is available whenever you need. You can buy this. Suppose I need to brush my teeth, and my toothpaste finishes, and I need something to brush my teeth. It's not just brush which is going to play the role. It is the toothpaste. But you know, many of the people, instead of saying toothpaste, what do they say? They say Colgate. Have you ever just imagined of it? Even after saying Colgate, they might buy another product like Dantkanti, or there might be any other product which is also a toothpaste. But instead of saying toothpaste to that, they say Colgate. Why is this? It is because they are telling you that they are telling you that this is available. This plays a very important role in not increasing the demand, but spreading awareness. If someone wants to know that I want to brush my teeth, only one thing comes under his mind, or just let's say the major thought of our toothpaste would be of Colgate only, because the marketing which Colgate have done, it is really fantastic. And another example which I would like to give you, and I think everyone will relate with it. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting. Have you ever heard of adhesive? I am sure that many of the people might not be aware about this word, and I was also not aware until I was in class 11th, because I took science stream, and in science stream, it was taught to us that adhesive is a kind of substance which sticks to something. And I said adhesive is just a kind of scientific name, but the real name is Favicol, or whatever the name of the brand is, Favicol. This is the name of brand. You know, what will it feel like that instead of saying I want to buy shoes, we say I want to buy Nike, I want to buy Puma, or I want to buy Adidas. What will it feel like? It will just feel like you are taking a name of brand. But you know what? How the Favicol marketed it like? It marketed like, instead of saying adhesive to that particular thing, like how we say shoes, we are saying Favicol. Favicol is not what really we say to it. It is adhesive. I want to buy adhesive, but instead of that, every family member of mine, every friend of mine, and every family member of my friends and my relatives say Favicol instead of saying adhesive. They are saying the name of brand. So you can just assume the kind of marketing level they done in quantity, in spreading awareness. If you go to think of uh, calling out any other name of the brand, like something else than Favicol, I think I don't know any other. And if I know, right now I'm not remembering it. But why did I remember the Favicol? Because of the quantity they have, the quantity, the number of ads they have done. So that's all about quantity and spreading awareness. They just spreaded it, like they supplied the number of advertisement as much as possible. They made their brand visible everywhere possible, from the banners on the roadside to the banners on the bus stops to uh, the any place you see in the televisions, also in YouTube also. When ad comes in between, everywhere you see, you will see the ad of Favicol. And they are just dominating in this field, and the same case is with Colgate. They're also dominating in it. But that's the case I'm talking about, quantity. Now the major thing which I would like to highlight upon is quality. This is what major people should be focusing on. Like, okay, you are producing ads in quantity, you are spreading awareness, but what the heck would person or audience or customer would do of knowing about a product? Why will he even buy it if there is no connection between him? If you are not making anything possible which would make a person buy that thing. Suppose there is a company who says that this is stylus and we want you to buy it, but instead of just connecting this with human emotions, what he is doing, he is just producing ads in quantity and spreading awareness. But until and unless someone is not feeling attached to this product, why would he buy it? Until and unless you're not producing ads which are really worth watching, which are really worth spreading the increase in demand, not spreading awareness. Because awareness doesn't mean that someone is going to buy our product. That is the first step required. You got aware about the product, that's good. But why will I buy? Even now also, many small companies do is they think of just spreading awareness. They start giving product in free to the audience. They start hiring people just to make advertisement, and in place of that they give the product to them for free. And they are just trying to spread awareness, but not trying to increase demand, the need, which is really really important. And that's what top brands do, that is to produce ads not in quantity but in quality. And what do we mean about quality? Quality doesn't mean like that the cinematics should be good, or the sound, background sound, or the visuals should be good. That is already under quantity. Even if the visuals are good, even if the sound effects are good, it is just quantity. I'll show you an example, and with that you will really got to know, you will really get it about, you will really get about it. But I'm talking about quality, but what comes under quality is that I'm talking about is human psychology. I think I'm writing right spelling of psychology. Wait, what is the spelling of psychology? Psychology. Okay, psychology. Okay, so the spelling is right. Thank God. What I'm telling you about is human psychology is very important when we really talk about we need to increase demand. And if an advertisement is showcasing that kind of human psychology which really relates with the what with the thing which really human want, that's where the rule comes. So what I'm talking about is, suppose there is an advertisement of anything. Suppose there is a toy. All right, there is a toy over here. Toy. Now this company wants this product of them to be sold. What will they do? They will just showcase. That's the type of quantity I'm talking about. But they want quality. They want to increase demand. So they will introduce human. All right. This is the human which is going to connect emotions with the human. This is going to connect emotions with the human. You know what I'm talking about? I think you're not getting it. If a human is using a product, so he shows how he uses it, which increases in which what am I saying? Which increases the urge of the viewer to buy that product. If a person is driving a car and uh, a person is driving a car, okay, so this is the car, this is my car. So if a person is driving a car and he want the car company want their car to be sold, so it is not just like they are showing the car, they are showing the person using the car, they are showing the person, the human in the ad, using the features of the car which really are interesting. So by using that free features, the audience, or the targeted audience will have the urgency urge to buy it. Why will they have the urge to buy it? Just by seeing the features, because they want to experience it, they want to use it. All right, so you see this ad, this kind of ad doesn't play any role to me. This ITL, I don't even want to think of it, because the language, what does it say? The language of growth, AI, they are talking about AI. Okay, they are showing it in a wrong place, although they are spreading awareness. You see, the name of brand is the language of growth. Yeah, okay, so I got to know about it. This is a AI brand, but what role does it play in my life? In my life, if I would need, I would not use it. Although I have the awareness of it, but if I got to know about another company use doing the same thing, and I have more trust on them, not because they are other than them, but because they are not advertising like this. They are, this brand is just decreasing the decreasing the kind of, what do we say that, decreasing the kind of status. This is not the right way this brand should be marketing. There can be another, there might be another thing. Like if someone is writing in it, this means he needs a stylus. And to, like, suppose it's my first time coming to this whiteboard, and I got to know about it that okay, so whiteboard is where I can write, it is online. I am using my mouse. All right, I am using my mouse to write it. Suppose I am writing happy, but you see the problems I am facing just by using this mic, I mean the mouse. So what kind of brand should be there in this place? here. Instead of this, this stylus could be the best way to market it, and that's all. So here you see that this is a government scheme kind of thing, and this is, I already talked about Indigo web and app, grades up, fares down, like no one will read it, but just we are going to know about flights, baggage, and change fee. Okay, so this is a good thing, this can be useful, but why a person who is writing over here will go and buy a ticket just by seeing this, although it is increasing the awareness, the quantity which I am talking about. So what role they are playing in this place is what I talked about, that is quantity. They are just playing the role of quantity. They are just spreading awareness. Okay, so if you want to talk about AI, there we are, ITIL. If you want to talk about flights, Indigo, there we go. Just talking about their discounts and all. If we want to talk about schemes and want people to know about it, there we go. This is the ad. But we don't want only quantity. We also need to focus on quality, which Indigo focuses on by showing the advertisement in televisions and YouTube ads to increase the urgency, and quality also means increasing trust. Trust is what we want. If someone is only showing ads over here, this just spreads awareness. Okay, we know about it, no problem. So what do we don't give a like, we don't give any importance to it. But if this brand also targets a audience uh, which is talking about AI, and instead of just quantity they are producing quality, which increases the trust which I'm talking about, the trust and urgency. So that is what I am talking about, is quality. And how these things come by human psychology, knowing the interests of people. Even though a car is very good, but until and unless you are not able to showcase that car in such a way that increases the urge to try that feature, so until that time, this car feature is not good, right? So I hope you understood it. The example which I'm going to show you is one of the person who made the advertisement, and although he is my inspiration, but it's not like I'm going to uh, talk anything about him, but I'm going to show you the reality. So that is a BMW car animation. Okay, so this is the advertisement I'm talking about. So you are really going to love this advertisement. It is really, really good. The visuals are good, the editing, the animation, the level of achieving realism is really good. He's my inspiration. I really like watching uh, his content, but he's not very active in social media. So yes, there are only few of them which have been uploaded. But now I'm going to show you this advertisement, and before that I'm going to move myself over here. Can't I just do that flip kind of thing? I want to flip whatever. Just leaving it for a few minutes. I'm going to show you the advertisement. Is the audio audible? So this advertisement which I am um which you are seeing over here plays a role as a quantity. I'll tell you why. It just plays a role of awareness. Although you will say, oh, this kind of ad is really looking good and it makes an urge, it makes a trust. But you know what? Every car ad should be like this, and it is. Top brands which are competing with BMW are already making this kind of content, like this kind of this level of advertisement. So it's not like it's not it's not good. It is good, but according to the level which other companies should be matching to it, it is there only. So you just see the advertisement for
Some
it.
are born great, some achieve greatness, and for some, greatness is thrust upon them. But for us, greatness is a benchmark. Some
So you see, the BMW logo itself reflects the name of the company. They are spreading awareness that this is our car.
thing to be surpassed and achieved over and over again. Because beyond the limits of greatness is where you'll find the ultimate driving.
So according to me, it is not just like it is, but according to me, it plays a role as quantity. But BMW already have achieved very good kind of thing. I don't know who is the creative director or the agency to whom they hire. They keep on changing, but the quality is really great of BMW already. The level of marketing, the level of emotions they create with human by doing the things which do impact human psychology, that's on top level. Even I am the fan of BMW, and I'm not lying. It made I'll give you an example of a very clever marketing they did. So what the type of marketing they did was, so I'm going to draw two logos of two companies, okay? So this one is of BMW, all right. So this logo is of BMW. Just assume it BMW's logo, and this logo is of Mercedes. You know what kind of marketing they did? They just took Mercedes logo and kept it in just stationary kind of thing. And they said it is slow. Then they started rotating it in one place. And then it changed into the logo of BMW, because something when moves fast, it seems like this only, right? And what they did was they can never match the level of speed which BMW is in. So that's the level of marketing they did. And yes, I don't know why, but the in the previous live I saw that we can't degrade any other company's logo or anything, but they used it. I don't know whether they used it or any other customer or audience or the fan of BMW did it, but that was really stunning, and this idea was really good. So that was a kind of thing which could be used in the type of quality which we are talking about. Okay. So that is what I was talking about. So if someone really wants to focus on, it's not just you need to focus on quantity, it's not just you need to focus on quality, because spreading awareness might be the first step, but increasing the demand and the trust and urgency is very important and plays a very important role. And these trust and urgency can only be achieved when there is awareness with people. I am aware of many other teaching companies, like it's not just like physics wala, it's also like an academy, it's Byju's, it's Allen, but the trust is just only built on one, and that is physics wala. They're very good in spreading awareness, but the kind of trust, the quality, and the urgency they did. with human psychology, it's not just intentional, but sometimes the brandings automatically creates uh, as if it is just human psychology, because trust plays major factor in that. And if there is a trust, then there is no need of playing with human psychology of the people, because that's all a customer wants from the from the brand, right? So if a brand have already achieved the trust and being able to increase the urgency and demand and need, so that's what plays very important role if the brand wants the product to be sold. So this is what my today's topic was, and it was really good. Although I thought of uploading, I thought of doing a live stream where I will be creating an ad, but that topic will be off tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be creating an ad not inside any 3D software or making visuals, but trying to create an ad by making the story which really connects with human psychology. I'll also be using AI tools to understand the human psychology, and according to that, I will reframe my creative ad story and use the AI to like reframe it, to refine it, and then use it as the real one. And I have a plan of really making an advertisement, but just one thing which I am trying to do is to learn rigging, right? So there are 2 to 3 YouTubers, and in internet I'm just trying to figure out that which could be the top notch way to rig a car, although there are many, but really which suits best for me, I'm trying to learn that. And after rigging the car, I'll come onto the field of animating, like trying to make visuals. I'll try working on visual storytelling also, and after that, when I'll be doing it, we'll also be analyzing that too. Although I did it in the first ever live stream I did on this channel, although I'm not counting it as my first because that was really 2 weeks ago, and I'm cooked with that, so I'm not counting it as my first live stream. It's like zeroth live stream. It was just the introduction live stream. But although I did a lot of uh, um, like you say observation and analysis on that live stream, and that analysis was on the animation which I made. I will be uploading that animation in my channel soon, like today only or tomorrow, whatever the time suits best for me, because I already made and edited it. But if you really want to know that which kind of advertisement I'm talking, which kind of animated reel or the advertisement, well, by the way, it's not advertisement, but it is a remake of movie Oblivion, and the scene was of the bubble ship which was taking off from the sky tower, which was available on that Oblivion movie. So yes, that scene was what I remade, and it was not to watch from any tutorial. That was my first project on which I worked on without being reliable on any tutor or a coach. But before that, whatever the project I worked on was really a remake, which I followed up by seeing any of the tutor. Like the name which I would like to announce would be Bad Decision, and the the process of making donut from Blender Guru, and there were many people. The first ever video I watched was of CG Cookie learning the basics of Blender. So yes, but at the end, it was really worth learning all of those things. And right now, as I talked about it, I remade that scene without following up on my own, just reverse engineering all what I could do and think of it that how is it made, and applying the things I learned in that. So I just did that, and soon I'll start uploading videos, normal videos. But I'm confused about it that whether I should start uploading normal videos like other people do, or I should be uploading a movie kind of thing, because I really want to test my creativity in making a cinematic kind of movie of my own. Like I know that it could take me 2 to 3 months to make, because I can't give whole day in it only, but because I have an interest on it and I want to check my creativity over making visuals, so I really want to make it. But there is only one thing, that will anyone watch it or not, even after putting a lot of efforts in it. I don't think so someone would like watching it. But if I will be continuing live streaming for 1 to 2 months until the time I will be able to make it. So I think I'll have an audience who really is there to watch it. Okay. And I think everyone will relate with it. Okay. So today it was not much, but only the thing I wanted to talk about, that why most ads feel cheap, and this was the reason. They don't feel cheap, but the ads which you think of that yes it is feeling cheap, the reason behind them is these both. If you're not following or focusing on these two things, I think not spreading awareness and not increasing the demand or need or the trust with the audience or the customer which you are targeting, it's just like waste of time, and it's not worth whatever you are doing. Just focus on these two things. And because I want to be creative, I will focus on quality, that how I can create an advertisement which could solve a problem of the brand, which like problem solving advertisements is what I want to create. And that's why I'm doing this live for. The reason is simple. And if you really want to join me, you can. I already have done 3 live streams, and this is my fourth, but it's my day 3, so I'll consider this live as my third live stream. Although I talked about it, but again I'm saying, so just make sure of watching this and connecting with me daily. I'm going to do streams daily, and in because I live in India, so it in Indian Standard Time, it is 9, like before 9 o'clock, like around 8:30 a.m. I will be coming on this channel and live streaming for around 1 hour. And how much time it's been? I think it's been 45 minutes to me, and there was not a lot of thing to talk about. There was just the idea which I got, and I talked about it. That's all. So the summary of this stream could be that focusing on human psychology is my main goal, and human psychology is what my main goal is. I'm gonna repeat it as much as time it takes. I don't care about it. So whatever. If you really watched this stream till end, so thanks for watching. And if you skipped the whole stream and came to end, just go and watch it from starting, because it is really worth watching. See, it's not me alone advising you, it's this person, it's this and so on. There are infinite me who are advising you to watch this from starting. It's increasing the credibility because there are many people saying it, so just do it. And that is it for the stream. I think it was really worth spending time. I talked on a very good topic, and now all I need to do is to work on that topic. Talking is not all just a person need to do to succeed. So now I'm going to just dive into it, work on my improving of human psychology. And I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's live stream. And tomorrow I'm just going to make an advertisement which showcases the quality factor. So that is it. I'll be meeting you tomorrow. Goodbye.